Okay, hi there. Here we have a writing at level C2. This is for Cambridge Proficiency. This is a magazine article. An English language magazine is running a series of on the topic of happiness. You decide to send in an article. You should briefly describe one or two situations in which you have experienced a sense of happiness. You should also analyse what contributes to feelings of happiness for many people and suggest whether the pursuit of happiness is a worthwhile aim. Write your article. Okay, here goes. Introduction. What is happiness? What contributes to happiness? This article has been written in my capacity as a reader of your magazine to provide answers to such questions. In conjunction with said purposes, the information provided herein also aims to supply you with several notable examples to assess the significance of pursuing happiness and to participate in the series regarding the overarching theme of happiness, thereby making a contribution to this magazine. Okay, I've already read through the article. Let's see. This is an article for a magazine, and the way you're writing here, I think this is too formal. The level of formality you've got here is more what I would expect in an academic paper or something written for a doctorate or something like that. And I think you've maybe gone a touch over the top with formality. Let's see, I would give this probably a 6.5 in formalities is what you're looking at, because it's just an English language magazine for ordinary people to read. Yeah. So let's see. There are actually no mistakes in this paragraph as it stands. Yeah. Although, let's see, herein, thereby. So, information provided herein. The information provided, I'm going to tone it down to within. Okay, let's see. In conjunction with said purposes, this, again, it's really quite formal. In conjunction with these purposes, the information provided within also aims to supply you with several notable examples to assess. I love this word overarching, and overarching, it sounds fine. Thereby, and this is less formal than herein. Okay, so the only two changes I've made here are I've toned down the formality ever so slightly. My personal experience. Happiness is an emotional state whereby one experiences feelings of satisfaction and contentment. Often goes in tandem with a deep sense of fulfillment and well-being in one's life. Okay, I know the spell correctors underlined this, but this is an acceptable alternative spelling for fulfillment. Yeah, so it's fine. Okay, so happiness, an emotional state whereby one experiences feelings of satisfaction and contentment, often goes in tandem with, I love the way you've done this. So happiness often goes in tandem, and you've got a large piece of extra information in the middle, and well-being in one's life. For instance, currently being. Okay, I'll probably come back to this being in a second. Currently being a middle school student, the aesthetic pleasure derived from the abstractness purity, symmetry, and orderliness of mathematics is an intrinsic incentive for me to participate in a diversity of math competitions. Okay, so, for instance, currently, as it reads a lot better, being I'm not very happy about. For instance, currently, as a middle school student, the aesthetic pleasure derived from the abstractness, purity, symmetry, and I would say order as opposed to orderliness. Orderliness is not wrong, but an order, it's just simpler and it reads better, is an intrinsic incentive for me to participate in a diversity of math competitions. In a diversity of, I'm going to tone it down again. In a variety of math competitions. As I'm English, I really want to put an S on maths, but maths is okay as in American. Furthermore, good, you're linking these. There is every prospect that I will pursue a major remulate to applied mathematics. Now, I've looked for this word remulate because I don't know it, or remulate, related to, but I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere, and it's not a word I know. So, and a major linked to applied mathematics, to do with, probably too informal, a major in the field of applied mathematics, in a major in the area of applied mathematics in the long haul. I like this long haul. It's slightly less formal and it's good. In this case, when I attained the certificate of distinction in the American mathematics competition for grade 10 students, I experienced sheer happiness. In this case, yeah, I guess it works. Okay, yeah, in this case, I think I'm going to leave it. I think it sounds fine. Let's continue. The causes of happiness. It should be noted that in this respect, the sense of happiness being experienced can be attributed to the correspondence between my achievement, my current situation, my innermost beliefs, and my ultimate purpose in life. Okay, so the correspondence between. I would prefer to use the verb correspond. So it should be noted in this respect I would probably prefer that the sense of happiness being experienced. So the sense of happiness I experience can be attributed to, and then let's change this, to the fact that my achievement, my current situation, my innermost beliefs, and my ultimate purpose in life all correspond. I might even use, so you've used correspondence twice. Are all in sync, are synchronized with each other, are complete, are in pure synchronicity. No, they all correspond. They all correspond. When I receive the certificate, what gives rise to happiness is the notion that this achievement is in correspondence with my objectives in the future, so that this achievement corresponds so let's change this one. Are all synchronized. Are all synchronized. Okay, the certificate. When I receive the certificate, when I receive what gives, this is a zero conditional, what is always true. Yeah? When I receive the certificate, what will give rise to happiness? When I receive a certificate, you see, when I receive the certificate, what will give rise is a first conditional. When I receive a certificate, what gives rise to happiness is the notion that this achievement corresponds with my objectives in the future. So let's make this into a noun collocation. My future objectives. Thank you for using a semicolon. It can induce me to fulfill my potential and fully deploy my talents. So notice, fulfill, double L. It's an American spelling. As a Brit, I want to take out the other L, but it's perfectly fine. You see, word underlines all sorts of things, and it's very often just wrong. So it can induce me. Induce, it could be motivate me. It can motivate me to fulfill my potential and to fully deploy, utilize my talents. As Mahatma Gandhi puts it, happiness is when what you think, what you say and what you do are in harmony, and wherein lies the essence of this mindset. Notice, without the and, wherein lies the essence of this mindset. But I would prefer and therein lies the essence of this mindset. Okay, this is pretty good. This is fine. The importance of pursuing happiness. Have you used the phrase the pursuit of happiness? So, the importance of pursuing happiness. Pursuing happiness is imperative to all of us. So, yes, let's just do it the other way around. Nothing wrong with pursuing happiness. But let's just add a new structure. The pursuit of happiness. You're just giving different structures. The pursuit of happiness is imperative to all of us, whether it be good usage, the development of a healthy lifestyle, the positive implications it has on our mental health, or sorry. Yeah, wait a second, I've gone wrong, because this sentence goes on quite a lot further. Whether it be the development of a healthy lifestyle, the positive implications it has on our mental and psychological health, or, and there's my or simply the alleviation of anxiety, depression and stress. Good, that's fine, it works fine. Happiness can lead to a positive and healthy state of mind, giving rise to novelty and creativity, inducing inventions, and contributing to the ultimate success in life. I think this would sound better with contributing to our ultimate success in life. So, inducing inventions. I would prefer this invention to be uncountable. Happiness can lead to a positive and healthy state of mind, giving rise to novelty and creativity, both uncountable, inducing invention, uncountable, and contributing to our ultimate success in life. Conclusion. So you've already used put as Mahatma Gandhi puts it. So to quote Dennis Waitley, it's just to give a different way of doing it. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace and gratitude. True happiness is living comfortably in one's own skin, seizing the moment rather than being unduly worried about the future, and living in peace and harmony with one's mind and soul. Okay, you've done the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness, this is the Declaration of Independence, is an inalienable human right, a foundation for personal growth, and a crucial factor that indirectly yet profoundly impacts how successful one can be. One will be. Because notice can talks about the potential, but this is talking about the real result. And therefore I think will is better. This last paragraph is very good as well. Okay. Overall this is a very good essay. I like it a lot. So let's see. Describe 2 situations where you've experienced happiness. Yes. So happiness from mathematics and from getting this grade. Good. What contributes to feelings of happiness for many people? You've probably only written about this from your own standpoint, and suggest whether it is a worthwhile aim. You probably, let's see, you do give your position. Yes, it's imperative to all of us. That's very clearly done. Okay, so answering the question, I think maybe 1.75 out of 2. The language used, I think the language used is very good. I think you've gone a touch over the top with the formality because it's a magazine article. But I've just toned it down just the tiniest little bit, and after that it's fine. I think also the first paragraph starts with heavy formality, and then you relax the formality a bit, and it's better. Probably 1.75. Yeah, it's only a minor change in formality. The vocabulary used is great. I really like it. I would say yeah, 1.75. The structures, the long sentences, the way you put these sentences together is really good. So you've written very cohesive sentences, and I really like it, like that. I think probably 2 out of 2. Okay, how the whole thing reads. It reads very, very, very nicely. So there's good cohesion with it. You've used cohesive devices. It reads very, very, very nicely as well. Probably 1.75. Accuracy. There are no silly mistakes in this. That's really good. I'm really pleased about that. Yeah. There's the corrections that I'm making are generally improvements, and there's nothing that I said you shouldn't have made this one. So I think that's a really good improvement. I think accuracy, I'm going to give you a 2 for accuracy, 2 out of 2. Okay, try not to copy words. Try to be always be using different sets. Unfortunately, I changed this one to the pursuit of happiness, but I've missed that you got it here, and it probably goes better here because an inalienable human right. So let me change this. The search for happiness is imperative to all of us. Yeah. Okay. So and like that, that's changed. Overall, this is a very, very good essay. What am I going to give it? 8.75 out of 10. It's a good essay. You should be very happy with it. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.